morning to all. Sunday 11 Commerce, OCM, chapter number 11, Social Responsibility of Business. Last time, friend, in this particular chapter, that we learn about social responsibility of business towards customers and supplier in external part. Today, now we will discuss about next two and last two social responsibility of business towards number one, that is government, and second one, social responsibility of business towards society. Because without government, you cannot do anything. You have to follow all the rules and regulations of government. So it is our social responsibility towards government. And in fact, definitely in first chapter that we learn, without society, you cannot image about the business. So society is very important part of our business. In fact, we are also part of the society. So our responsibility as a businessman, some of our responsibility is that, and we have to study it over here, that what is the responsibility of business towards government as well as society. So let us start first part, social responsibility of business towards government. So 4 points are there. Number one, that is abide by the laws. It means that whatever activities that we have to do, we have to follow all the rules and regulations, all the law which is made by government. For example, Consumer Protection Act, Labor Welfare Act. Okay, so many laws are there that we have. Companies Act 1932, then after 2013 new Companies Act is there. So we have to follow all the laws. Okay, let's see. A business unit have to operate its economic activity as per the law defined by the government. Number one, abide by the laws. It is the responsibility of the business to abide the laws laid by the government. Whatever laws which is made by government, it is the responsibility of businessmen to follow all the laws. Number two, payment of tax honestly. As we know that the most important income of government is only that is tax. So as a businessman, we have to pay the tax to government regularly, so government can do the welfare activity for us time to time. Okay, let's see. The business unit have to pay all the taxes honestly in time laid by the government. Next, number three, participation in executions of government programs. Whatever government program which is held by whatever programs which is held by government, as a businessman it is our responsibility. So we have to take the participate and give our best in that particular programs. Okay, let's see. Various programs have been arranged by the government for the progress and development of the nation time to time. A unit type should have to be involved in such a public participation programs which should reach the people. That is, Clean India Champion has been included, launched by the government. After this, some unit have participated in cleanliness programs. So various types of programs which is given by the government, and as a businessman it is our responsibility that we have to take active participant in that particular area. And last, number 4, that is to participate in the implementation of industrial policy. As we know, we are businessmen, we are industrialists. So whatever industrial policy which is made by government, we have to follow all the industrial policy. Okay, let's see. The government frames the industrial policy by considering the need of the nation. It is social responsibility of a unit to participate in the implementation of this policy. Whatever policy is there, we have to follow that particular policy. So these 4 points are included, which is social responsibility of business towards government. The next topic, that is social responsibility of business towards society. What is the responsibility? What is our responsibility as a businessman to our society? Let's see. The management experts, Mr. Peter F. Drucker, said that the management of any business should be done in such a way which brings the balance of interest between the unit and various sections of the society. 2 people are there. Number one, that is businessman. Okay, that is businessman, and second one, that is society. In society, various parties there. For example, government, customer, employee, okay, then supplier. Many people are there. Those who are included with So it is responsibility of business to do some things, or we have to do our maximum efforts, to make the maximum efforts and do the work for the society. For that, what we have to do? Number one, the business management has to maintain the economic and social interest in the society in two ways, economic as well as social. Both way we have to help the society. How we can help? Let's see. Number one, preservations to environment. Okay, so here that is preservations to environment. It means that whatever work that we are doing, we have to save the environment. As soon as possible, we have to do less pollution, or we have to use the eco-friendly products, so we can save the pollution. Okay, and we have a part of cleanness of our India. Okay, let's see. A unit has to choose such production process which create least pollution and maintain the environment. As much as possible, we have to reduce the pollution. Next, number two, contribution to national development program. So here number two, that is contribution to national development programs. Whatever programs, okay, for national development, for the development of nation, whatever programs is that, we have to take the active participate in that particular program, so we can do better things for the society. Development of the nation is the combined result of personality development and progress of a unit. A unit have to contribute in development of a nation through optimum utilization of financial resources. It means that it's a responsibility of business to use maximum finance as much as possible, that we have to use that finance for the country, for the society. Next, number three, give importance to research programs. So here number three, give importance to research program. Whatever research program is that, because as we know, if you want to develop in our business, what we have to do? We have to do continuous research, and for the better research, we have to do expense more in our business. So we have to give the priority, give the importance to the research work for the new development in our nation. Industrial research contribute to the development of the nation. Business unit of developed countries are using some share of their profit in research and try to keep their unit at a prime position in international competition. Thus, the unit have to give importance to researchers and to have to produce goods and services as per the need of society. That we can say that many developed countries, US, China, America, Australia, okay, London. So many countries are the Japan. Okay, in technology, in terms of technology, Japan is best country. So definitely we can say that many countries are there, those who are definitely use their some share of products or profit in the particular research work. So they can do more and more better in their business. So same thing that we have to apply in our business. Next, number four, helping during emergency. Okay, so here that is helping during emergency. Okay, let us take one example of corona. Okay, so it is our responsibility. Any problems arise when they are doing any work. Okay, for example, natural man-made calamities. So any problems arise, it's a responsibility of our business to helping the people. Okay, like in corona, many problems arise. So it is our responsibility. It is our responsibility to save these particular things. Okay, let's see. In the situation such as natural calamities, the unit have to perform social responsibility by helping to government and semi-government organizations. Okay, so even we can see that particular example in corona also. That many companies, Tata, Birla, Ambani, okay, many companies are there. Those who are helping the government by giving donations, national development program. Number 3, give importance to research program. Number 4, helping during the emergency. So 4 point is there. Next, number 5, conservation of social and cultural heritage. Okay, so here that is conservation of social and cultural heritage. Okay, heritage. So here that we can see that cultural and social heritage is there. So what we have to do at the time when we are doing business, we have to do some work for that particular also. The unit have to oversee about the conversation, that conservation of the social and cultural legacy to the nation through their product or services. Have to see the broadcasting mediums and ideas through which the culture value does not hinder. For example, discussions of obscenity or apprentices concept should not be involved in advertisement. So we have to give that type of advertisement which is not effect of that our culture and social heritage. So definitely we have to do that type of businesses. We have to do activity in our business in that type, so we can save our environment and we can save our social and cultural activities more and more. Okay. Next, number 6, participation in social encouragement. So here participation in social encouragement. Okay. So any social encouragement work is there, we have to take the participate in that particular program, and we have to develop our nation. Okay, that we have to develop our nation more and more. Okay, let's see. Social development is not possible without the equality in any society. Social equality is achieved through procurement of proper opportunity in each community. It means that we have to give a proper importance, same importance to each community, because as we know that all are same. We have to not that partiality. We are not doing the partiality of any community. So we have to give importance for each and every community. Okay. The business unit have to helpful in development by providing proper opportunity to weaker section of the society. This is the important part of our business, that we have to help that type of people, actually those who are not capable to do some work. Okay, those who are financially poor, okay, those who are not good in communication or in village area, that we have to help that people to develop them. Okay, and next, number 7, creating employment opportunity. Creating employment opportunity. Okay. So this is again our responsibility, that we have to create a more and more opportunity for the people, because in our India, a country like India, where the population is too much, one problem is arise, that is unemployment. And if we are creating new business, in a market, definitely many people are there, those who are getting employment for our business. So two types benefit is there. Number 1, the people is there, those who are getting employment from our business, and second one, we are getting profit from them. So this is a most important work of business towards society, when people of society can also get the benefit, and as a businessman we are getting also benefit from it. So as much as possible we have to create and we have to expand our business in various cities, various locations, various states, and we have to develop our business more and more. So create employment opportunity in a market more and more. By achieving progress in a unit should create employment opportunities. Normal growth ratio or normal equality can be achieved through employment opportunities. So here national growth ratio and national equality. Okay, we can develop more and more to our business. So definitely if you want to develop business more and more, we can create for the society. And last number 8, maintain human rights. Okay, so here that is maintain human rights. So here that we can see that human rights, we have to give opportunity, we have to do work for the society, but we have to save the human rights. We have to do work as an employee. Okay, do not take more work than their capacity. Okay, let's see. It become a part of social responsibility for a unit to maintain natural and constitutional human rights. So whatever natural and constitutions human rights is that we have to follow when we are doing work for the business and society. So this is the important one. Number 1, that is social responsibility of business towards government. 4 points is there. And second one, that is social responsibility of business towards society. In that particular things, 8 points are there. So 2 topics that we have covered. Number 1, social responsibility of business towards internal factors or internal stakeholders, and social responsibility of business towards external stakeholders. So 2 things that we have to cover over here. Next part, that we have to business ethics, and that business ethics and preservations environment that we have to learn in our next part. Okay.